Happy VD Day, everybody. I'm here
Ooh,
with our author.
I'm getting some penicillin. Hold on.
And author, how's your channel doing? Is it doing okay?
Channel's doing okay. I'm putting out there the year of the fire horse for everybody's Chinese zodiac. That'll be going up on the 17th. My members have it already. As far as reading is concerned, I'm open. I
You're
have
wide
openings
open.
in February and March. So go over to arthureaseyourmind.com and book yourself a reading.
There you go. And he's very reasonable too.
Thank you.
And thank you, author. He sends me flowers every Valentine's Day. Right
I
here. The
told her
only
it's
other
just
flowers
props.
I ever get is from Gerard Butler. That's it.
That bastard. He beat me out.
But look how beautiful they are. And they smell so good. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're my
They're just,
mamacita on YouTube. You know that.
yeah, well, I'm not seeing the menses coming forward.
Well, I sent them on Valentine's Day, not on Mother's Day, so
That's true. Well, you guys, let's do something real quick. Put both your feet on the ground. And even though this is recorded, take a deep breath in, breathe it out. Deep breath in, breathe it out. Deep breath in, breathe it out. And we stand here before the realm and we ask that they remove any fear based energy that goes on because we know that's not of the highest benefit. Love is of the highest benefit. And I'm not talking about a gorgeous somebody standing next to you. I'm talking about the love in the heart and for the realm. That will keep you manifesting and growing. Try to stay out of the fear because that's man made. It was brought in there to help us with fight or flight, but I think people just seem to like to stand in fear a lot. So just know that the realm is always with us. We ask that you protect us. We ask that you protect this United States of America. And we ask that this prophecy that I heard from you not too long ago, that his days are numbered, that it comes true. Amen.
amen.
And it doesn't help with him because he causes a lot of fear. But he's
Oh yeah.
rambling. He's talking off, he's rambling.
There's no filters now.
No.
Like I always say, when I go to Whole Foods, I look at the Swiss cheese, Trump's brain.
Yeah. Hey, listen, in fact, Marco Rubio went to Germany because J.D. Vance wouldn't go back because he was
They booed
unliked.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm not going back there. Hey, buddy, open the door and smell the horse shit because nobody likes you. His
Toilet
numbers are worse
diaper.
than Trump's.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Marco Rubio either, too.
No.
Do me a favor. I haven't heard what your comment would be about Pam Bondi. I'm not feeling good about her either. Of course, you know that the stock market is at 50,000.
All I'm gonna say about Pam Bondi is, and then there were none. I always say in 4 years it's going to be nice to see what she looks like without her bleached hair because they don't let her do that in prison.
I just feel that energetically she's going downhill, and she's
No,
very. When they get real defensive like that, they're getting ready to crash.
well, she was like a 14-year-old with her burn book, when during that hearing where she's like trying to put people down
Yeah.
as opposed to answering questions. It was just, what is this about? It's like you can tell she has not investigated the Epstein files, and she's not going
No.
to.
No, because she's in them.
They're all in them.
Yeah. And the other thing is, um, she will try to protect him as best as she can. That's why he doesn't get rid of her. If he was to get rid of her, she could blab about everything that she worked on his behalf for. A lot of those people that are in there now would blab. about him. Elon Musk started, but then he stopped.
Well, I always said it would be in history books, this when everyone starts turning on each other, it'll be called now this section's called the art of the squeal, and everyone's going to point to each other.
Yeah.
No, Pam Bondi, I always her, Christy Nome, Cash Patel, Hegseth. I also found the other day that there's some sort of I think Hegseth is going to be getting divorced soon too.
Oh, really? She's done with him.
Yeah. He's like
So,
saying that not now, not now. There's too many people watching.
yeah. And he's begging her, don't leave me now. Remember when he was taking her to the top secret meetings? Taking his wife to
Yeah.
meetings that were top secret, closed meetings. Just
And his
amazing.
brother,
Yeah.
you know.
And apparently, whatever that secret thing is about Tulsi Gabbard, it has something to do with Jared Kushner.
I've heard that too.
And I think it's huge. I think it's the bottom line that he ordered the killing of, how do you say his name?
Khashoggi.
Khashoggi. He
Yeah.
ordered it. We all know this, just like we know Navalny was killed by Putin.
Oh, it came out that what kind of poison was used.
Yep, poor guy. I remember that vision I had of him opening the prison doors and looking up at that beautiful light. I thought he was freed, but he was
In a
freed out
different
of his
realm.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still feeling that his wife has something to do with the future of Russia.
she will down the road. I've always had that same feeling
Cool.
after Putin is gone.
Yep.
So thank you guys for all your questions. We got a lot of questions, about 205 questions. Go ahead, Arthur. You pick a question.
Linda, what is your age and weight? No, sorry. Um,
Just don't ask me how much I weigh.
I just tell people short and fat and get over it. Um, Actually, there's a lot of the same questions about the SAVE Act that apparently passed the House, and now it's up to the Senate.
Now, give people what the SAVE Act is.
The SAVE Act is basically taking steps backwards where it's going to affect women the most, where their license has to match their birth certificates or whatever it is. It's like involving they got to get their paperwork all lined up, and it's just going to be a hassle for women.
I don't see this going all the way through.
I never
I've said
saw.
this before because I see him doing his best to try to block all kinds of great ways that we can vote, and I see him being stopped even by the Supreme Court.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I felt when the House passed it, I'm like, I don't believe it passed. But then all of a sudden, it's up to the Senate, and I don't see the Senate passing it.
No, no. It's not going to pass, and it will infuriate women, and they're already struggling to get the votes. And now you're going to cut women out too? Adios, amigos.
Yeah. So the one question I was going to ask about the SAVE Act, what your thought was on that.
Yeah, I feel like it's a nothing burger. Please forgive me. I know it's serious. I know they talk through their ass and they want to scare us all. And they would
Hmm.
love to push this through. But I see it not, it doesn't hold water, is what I'm hearing.
Okay,
Because
great.
women will just go crazy.
Yeah.
I think the Senate will kill it. I think enough calls are coming in. I see people just rampaging on this. I don't see it passing.
That's why. And I just heard if it were to pass, it would be sh so many lawsuits, it would
Oh,
probably
I
just
see
get
the
delayed.
Supreme Court getting involved. So
Yeah.
they're going to say, nah, can't do that.
Okay.
So, will law enforcement be able to go to the Epstein Zorro Ranch and investigate if there's any bodies buried on the property? This is
I get
from
event.
Colfern.
I got eventually.
Not now, several years
No.
away.
But also the ranch has been sold to a private
Oh,
company. So he doesn't it's no longer owned.
Yeah, but I don't see them finding anything. They might have already removed them. I don't know.
I'm not sure. That's the whole thing that was brought up by the Sasha Riley stuff. First
Yeah.
mentioned it. But I mean, I'm not saying it's not there. Something I feel something did happen there, yes.
Yes.
But to the full extent of bodies and torture, I can't say. My guides aren't giving me a lot of info on it.
So listen, have you heard on the news? There's a lot of stuff going on at Nancy Guthrie's home. They've have they taken in custody a woman and her son? Apparently, they took in custody a woman and her son, but there really a lot of stuff going on. Have they found Nancy?
I don't feel they have.
Okay.
And people are asking me if she's still with us. And it's one of those things where like you read and say, well, I think they're alive. And then then 2 months later they show up, they're not alive. And so, oh, the psychic was wrong. But it's like at the moment we read something, at that moment, they still may be alive.
At the moment I heard about this, I didn't feel she was with us.
Yeah. I was never sure. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. But what I felt, I said this on the show a couple weeks ago that by the 26th, 27th of this month, they
Yeah.
will have somebody. And there's two people that I kept on feeling. One's going to get caught trying to run.
Okay.
So they will be
You
caught.
know, I don't know if I told this story on my show, but I had a wonderful little Hispanic woman make an emergency meeting to see me at Angel Heart for You.
Mm,
And her cousin had built a beautiful house in Mexico. And the house had, uh, they just built it. And him and his wife and his 9 year old daughter, he had a lot of health problems,
mm,
just moved in it. They were happy to have it. It was close to the beach. They were in such a good mood. And all of a sudden, a gang of banderos or whatever came through the door and they took him and they tried to take the little girl, the 9 year old. But the
mm,
mother laid on her and held her so tight that they couldn't get her out of the mother's arms. So they took off with him. And she said, Linda, is he still with us? Is he, will they find him? And I knew the minute they took him, he was
mm,
gone. Even though it was a mistake, they got the wrong house. But I knew they killed him right away. And I told her they're never going to find the body. And that's exactly what's happened. This is probably 10 years ago. But I'll
mhm.
tell you, they aren't actually gone. They're still with
No,
us.
they're not in this realm.
Right. But he was able to tell me right away that they had
Mhm.
taken him. But I will tell you, with her, with Nancy, I felt that it was almost immediate. She may even died naturally because she was so upset.
From a heart attack.
But I feel that they will find her. I
Mhm.
can see they'll find her.
Yeah. But I kept on feeling there are three people.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Now pick a card,
Uh,
any card.
I got the Joker. Just kidding. Um, the people of Minnesota response to what amounted to an invasion by the government is nothing short of a miracle. That's what we call spirituality. Um, are other cities going to stand up?
Oh yeah, I heard
Mhm.
they're sneaking into California now. And
Yeah.
even though they cut the budget and they won't give them any money, they'll steal from so and so to give money to
Oh, they already
us.
are. They already
Yeah,
are taking from other places.
yeah. This'll be turned over soon, you guys. Boy, these thank God these lawyers are right in the middle of this and suing and suing and suing. Hey, listen, I didn't know this, but Umar says Bad Bunny deleted all his social public media due to
Yeah.
threats. Did you know that?
I heard he removed everything. I wasn't sure if it was because of threats or he just wanted to deal with anything. But they really got that halftime show. They got mad at him because they couldn't get mad at him. I mean, usually if somebody wears red, oh, they're Satanists, or they do something else, there's something going on. I guess we're Satanists this morning.
Yeah. I guess the maggots are Satanists too.
But anyway, they're all I did was do preach a story of love. Now they're complaining that he spoke Spanish. Well, and somebody said, tell him to go back to his country. Puerto Rico is part of the United States, people.
They just are so stupid they don't know it. It's very sad. And the first language of California was Spanish.
Of course. And
They were
Texas.
they were in Santa Clara, which is a Spanish name. But here's the cool part is that did you read that the numbers for the Super Bowl for the halftime show were bigger than the numbers for the actual game?
Joe, yeah, people turned in for it. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, go ahead. What you got, my friend?
Will I still be able to get funding to continue the nightmare? Coughlin asks.
Continue the who?
To get funding.
For what?
ICE. Will ICE
Oh,
be
yeah,
able to
they're
get
they're going to
funding?
steal from so and so. But let me tell you, I don't see a rally, and this is just food for thought. I kind of picked it up, but not that hit like I can get, like I did with Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
I got this hit that a lot of the people in ICE aren't getting paid,
No, I felt
and
that
that
too.
a lot of people are going to walk away when they realize that they're lying to them. You know, like when Trump said all the red states are going to get checks for 2,000 apiece, and there's people starving waiting by the postal box because it still hasn't come. He's not sending you anything.
I'm still waiting for my Doge check.
Your douche check?
Yeah, that too. Um, I mean, the man lies, and it's getting worse, and it's more transparent that the man is losing it.
Yeah, he's just one lie after he lied before, but not nearly like this.
But did you see what was it last week where he let one rip and they're all sitting there and the woman behind him almost fainted and all of a sudden it's okay, thank you. Time to
Yeah,
go. Time to
everybody
go.
get out.
Time to go.
Get out. He crapped his pants right there. Oh, FYI, you guys, I happened to find a series. It's on FX, but you can also watch it with no commercials on Disney Plus. Love story. It's a story about John Kennedy Jr. and Caroline
Mm.
Bassett. And it's very well made so far. I'm only looking at the first episode. So, please read on Cuba. Are they going to get any oil shipments that make it through? How long do you see this lasting? Yeah, Trump doesn't like Cuba either, correct?
Correct. Neither does Rubio.
I know, and he's from Cuba.
Yeah, there's an oil shortage
In Cuba?
in Cuba.
Who's stealing it? Are we stealing
No,
it or
they're
Russia?
just not getting it. They're not just getting refills. In other words, there were a couple planes that used to land in Cuba to refill and then fly on. They're not landing in Cuba anymore right now.
Jesus. It will like it's
It
listen,
will like
between Putin going and Trump going, that's when you see but it doesn't feel years away. It feels like it could be before the end of the year.
I
Okay.
feel there's going to be oil coming their way. I just heard within 2 months, like an
Oh, I
emergency
heard too.
thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, ask me a question.
Will Ghislaine Maxwell stay in jail?
Right now I'm seeing her although it's she's in the prime rib prime rib. She's got
Well,
like concierge benefits. I mean, she gets her meals brought to her. She gets a dog. She gets to go to
exercise. She has
work.
her own
Yeah.
secretary. She's got a lot of these
But
benefits.
she's insisting that they get her out of there 100%, which tells you what a pompous, anybody else would be grateful. But she's like demanding Trump get her out of there.
She
And
wants
I just
clemency.
don't see him doing it right now.
I don't either. I don't either.
Okay, so will Melania's reputation be further stained from the Epstein Association? It already is. She's so stained she looks purple.
Well, one more facelift. Never mind. Um, all she has to do is open her mouth and she stains herself. So,
Yeah, and
I
that
did
movie
get
with the
a hit
wacky
that,
stuff.
remember she wore that jacket that said like she didn't care or
I don't
something?
care, do you?
I thought she's gonna wear that again or something similar in the next couple of weeks
Oh, okay.
and
I
really
just
turn
see
people off.
her, she was happy about the movie. She really thought, Trump was filling her up with bull. Academy Award nominated. He's
But she's,
contacted the Academy Award
I
uh,
know.
members and told them, "You be sure to put my wife." They're not going to do it.
They spent 40 million on the film, 35 million to advertise the thing. They're saying, "Oh, we had the best numbers, $7 million first weekend."
And those are just maggots.
And then they were, down south and they had churches buying blocks of tickets.
Yeah,
And then they were telling people, if you go see the whole movie, we'll pay you $50,
I know.
but you have to stay to the very end.
Yeah, I'll never watch it,
$50.
even if it comes out on regular
Oh, please.
TV. So yeah, that's pretty sad. Okay, go ahead. Give me a question.
Let's see here. Like I said, a lot of these are the same, but a lot of them are saying they like us collaborating. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. And don't forget to sign up for a reading from Arthur. He's
Thank
wide
you.
open. He's ready for you.
No comment. Um, I'm very concerned. This is from Always Blessed. I'm very concerned about the U.S. debt and how high it is, and that and that countries are selling off their bonds, and
Yes,
this
that's
could be
happening.
serious
Yep.
trouble for us. Will we ever be able to pay off all this debt and be debt free as a nation?
Yep, because the next president is going to do what Bill Clinton did and charge the rich half of their earnings
Hmm.
and just pay it down. There's no choice, but they can't hit the middle class anymore because the middle class barely making it.
There's
They're going
nothing
to
that,
hit the rich.
yeah,
So, Minkster asks, are there biological children of Epstein? Absolutely.
yeah.
I see a lot of babies were born, but they had discarded most of them. I see two living that might not even know that
I was
that
going to
was
say they don't
them.
even know that what their lineage is. They were adopted,
They
foster
might
child.
have even, not that even Epstein knew, because I feel these girls found out they were pregnant, they didn't tell them.
Hmm. Well, the ones that did, they were forced to have abortions.
Yeah. Okay, hit me, my friend.
What did the aliens think of AI?
Well, they think it can be very smart, but they also think it can be used in a way that isn't so smart. You know what's weird? The weirdest hit I just got from the alien side is that it will do good for things like engineering and stuff like that to tell people where you should build or shouldn't build and ecological stuff, water stuff, but not in a political realm.
Right.
That's what I just got.
I also feel there's going to be some laws changed. Because I mean,
Yeah.
right now, and on YouTube, people were asking me about some Rachel Maddow story, and I looked it up, and it was like, this is AI. This is not Rachel Maddow. This is
Oh,
AI.
yeah, they do a lot of that, which pisses me off. You can tell by the way they're talking.
Yeah, and
They're
blinking.
supposed to say on the bottom, this is
Right.
AI.
They do, but it's so small. It's like, where's my
Yeah.
magnifying glass? But I was going to say, what do the aliens think of AI? They think it's a very good Steven Spielberg movie. Anyway,
You think they what?
they thought it was a very good Steven Spielberg movie,
Oh.
AI. Never mind.
Oh, well, listen, Steven Spielberg is using it. I I see the motion picture business using it.
Yeah. I mean, I heard some music written by AI apparently, and it was some of it was good, but then you realize, wait a minute, this is just a culmination of other people's stuff. It's not
Yeah, that's true.
original. There's no soul to it,
Yeah.
you know.
Is it my turn or your turn?
I don't know, but you go ahead, ladies first.
Oh, Jesus. 4 miners were arrested with loaded guns. Hold on. Um, in Santa Rosa at the park. 4 miners were arrested Friday night after officers found 2 loaded handguns. You know what? My favorite grocery store, Oliver's,
Mhm.
a car went through it and injured 7 people. I was
Oh, gee.
just there the day before, and I had taken Jack, to the vet for his yearly injection. And we
Mhm.
were on our way back. And so it hadn't happened yet, but it was going to happen within minutes that I passed it. And I even thought, geez, if I hadn't had the dog, I would have pulled in and, gone there. Because I like going in there just to get this or that. And I told my friend, well, oh, Julie and Dennis, I told them, well,
Oh,
if I had been there and I heard the car going through, I would have ran and landed over there and screaming and yelling, checking my bank account. I
but
know
ma'am,
what they were talking.
you were on the other side of the store, ma'am. You went running into the crash.
I would have gone, hey, listen, when I worked at a county hospital in Oakland, let me tell you, if a bus got a fender bender, they would lock the doors immediately because everybody or their neighbor would jump on that bus. Oh, one time when I might have said this on my show, but I had bought my first house in Livermore, and at that time it was a little tiny rinky-dink town. 33.5 for that house. My husband had a VA loan, and got the newspaper, and on the front of the newspaper was a composite of a man that said, be cautious, be on the lookout. This man was down in the parks exposing himself. I said, dear God. So I immediately went down to the park, got Nicole in the stroller, and a lot of other moms down there. We waited, we didn't see shit. Can you imagine that was the big deal? Someone exposed, little did they realize the
Well,
park was going to be
how about
packed.
that one, was it Ice Cop that was exposing himself and finally got arrested?
Who was it?
It was just on the news, some ice guy.
No. Oh, yeah, they've been assaulting people, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's really, really something. Okay. All right.
When will we get some younger people running our government?
We will, right? I mean, this is coming
This
up
ele-
right now.
the midterms is going to start.
You
Things are going to
know,
start pulling it.
please don't kill the messenger. I was looking at who's our speaker in our minority speaker in Congress. What's his name?
Jeffrey, Jeffries or Schumer?
No, Schumer's Senate. Uh,
Jeffries. Hakeem
Jeffries.
Jeffries is the House.
He was talking, and he's good. He knows how to. But I felt he was going to eventually be taken out and someone else, more dynamic, a younger progressive. That's what I got. It's going to make everybody so mad, all those old folks.
You know who I always saw is speak not right now, but I always see AOC being like the next Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, she's going to really go in there and do it. The other one who's fantastic is Jasmine Crockett.
Oh yeah.
I guess
Yes.
they're working hard with bad commercials on her, so she won't.
Oh
She's going
yeah.
to get voted.
Well, and she's also with running against James Talarico. I feel Jasmine gets it, and Talarico then they're like this. They become inseparable and helping each other left, right, and center.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
yeah.
That's wonderful. That's great.
And Talarico, he's a preacher, but he also had a single mom, raised by a single mom, knows what it's like. Lived in
Yeah.
a hotel room with his mom for a couple, for a while till she got her stuff together. So he's been there. He knows what it is to suffer. A lot of people don't.
This is an interesting, Christine. She said SSA Marine bought a preserve island, Rattlesnake Key, at the base of the Skyway Bridge in Palmetto and Bradenton, Florida, with the goal of building a cruise port for oversized ships. Tampa Bay already has two ports, but the bridge prohibits oversized ships. The area is CEIA Aquatic Preserve. The community does not want this as destroying the preserve impacts everything from fish, spawning grounds to manatees and seagrasses. Will they be allowed to build this port and destroy the water along the Florida West Coast? No, because
No,
all those money hungry people are leaving, including white patent leather boots, Santos.
these boots are made for walking. Walk out of the state, buddy.
My God, people made such fun of him with those white
I
patent.
actually put up a meme who wore it better. I had Nancy Sinatra and then him.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. What do you think about all these cities that are the protests about them wanting to build detention centers?
Yeah, they may try. I see the money like they're not going to be able to do anything right now. I
I
do.
saw one.
I see them. See, they had this vision of building. Well, first of all, more people are against this than for it,
Hmm.
and more communities will fight this. So, and I'm almost feeling people who would help build it say, no, I'm not going to subject my people to being harassed over that.
Yeah. Well, one, I think it was a mayor withdrew all the permits that couldn't be built.
The what?
A mayor withdrew permits so that it could not be
Oh,
built.
yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen that they're just not able. They're just horrible. They're not
And
kind at
they
all.
want
They're
to buy
not taking
warehouses
illegals.
to fit these people in, and it's just and that thing that Jamie Raskin wrote about where he went in and it was 65 men to a room and they had to sleep in there and there were sardines and one toilet and that's it. It's all torture.
It's torture. And they enjoy it too, by the way.
And they have been given so much money, yet they're feeding them moldy bread, crusted food, and just
Yeah, and but she's living high on the hog.
yeah,
Those lip injections and the hair
extensions.
implants aren't going to pay for themselves. And she's got that guy telling her what to do. The one that lives with her
Lewandowski.
on Coast Guard took away a Coast Guard general's house, and she took it over. That
Yeah,
the taxpayers pay for.
right. I wonder if she has her house listed as an Airbnb.
Listen, I'm going to tell you a flash I just got.
Okay.
I'm even thinking that she had a vision of maybe running for president. That's how full of herself she was. I'm going to go in here and just arrest all these illegals, and the country is going to thank me. They're going to, just lift me up, and I may even run for president. I'll be so. Oh no, they won't vote her for anything.
Yeah. And the Bell agrees with that. No, it's
Oh
just after when you really look at her and after, what you did to her dog, the goat, the horse, it's like she has no concern for life.
no,
I still
I
love
could
the
care
fact that
less.
her and her boyfriend bought all those Spirit jets, thinking they were going to have all these planes to export people, and they didn't have engines.
They said, yeah, they were stupid enough to buy them with no engines.
Yeah.
So, Kathy wants to know, will the foreign government actually take one of our officials or elite criminals into custody? They seem to be getting things done where we sit in limbo waiting for action.
Are you talking about regarding Epstein files?
Yeah. There are people they're taking into custody, but I don't see an American citizen.
I don't see Americans take no, but like the guy that was head of the Labor Party that was shown in pictures in his tidy whities. I mean, my eyes. Um, he like stepped down. He's gonna get arrested. He's gonna go to jail, and all the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that's now coming out about Andrew giving information to Epstein.
Oh, I
That's coming.
know.
You
One
know,
second. So, is the king implicated in any way because his family had paid all that money, hush money and stuff? His mother did, gave Andrew all that money.
I
Is
don't
the
feel.
UK very angry with him?
I think they're angry with the royals because of what Andrew did,
Yeah.
but I also feel William's trying to clean house.
Oh, he feels like, but I don't know how Charles is able to stop him since he's king, but I feel Andrew,
No,
like,
I feel Charles has like abdicated a lot of this stuff too. uh,
okay.
Abdicated in some ways and given power to William.
This could be the clincher because you know he's sick, but this could be the thing that pushes him enough, says, William, you take over.
I've always felt, I could be wrong, but I always felt that he abdicates so he can see his son as king.
Oh, wow.
So, and because he's sick.
Yeah.
So we'll see in time. But
I
I've
heard
also,
that Camilla or the Rottweiler has done some things that are, of course, it's social media, so you don't know what's really true. But she took on some sort of house that the king had, and then moved her sister in there and did all. And then William says, "I'll have none of this."
hmm
Moved the sister out and said, "No, that house belongs to the family." So I don't know if any of this is true, but she thinks she's all that in a cup of tea.
yeah. I did see where Princess Anne walked in to the Olympics and everybody stood and applauded her. She was shocked.
Who did?
Um,
Who applauded her?
his sister, Anne,
Oh, everybody
Princess Anne.
loves Anne.
Yeah.
They said she would have made a better queen than Charles as a king.
Well,
He's got those weird box fingers. They're so weird.
yeah. But what, this is off topic, but what do you think is going to be happening to Harry and his wife?
Well, they're together now, but I see down the road when the kids are older, they will
Yeah,
separate. And he'll
I
go
do,
back to the UK.
I do too. Lots of made for TV movies. Tom Cotton, Republican, and his
Yeah.
billionaire dark money donors, this is South Texas girl asking, is being challenged by Arkansas farmer Hallie Schaffner, Democrat, for the U.S. Senate in 2026 midterms. Will she win?
Cotton. And where's this? Arkansas?
Arkansas.
What's her name?
Hallie Schaffner.
Well, Holly Sharpner win. You know, Arkansas leans more MAGA type
Yeah.
energy. I didn't feel right away, oh, she'll win. But I'm not feeling her losing, so let me double check. A
It's gonna
blow
be tight.
up? Something unexpected? Something unexpected. I wonder if Cotton's going to get sick. Or she may get sick. Somebody may go under the weather. Yeah, because the coffin is here. Look, she could win. It might be Cotton that has something go. Because here's the coffin, but there's the wishes come true.
Yeah.
Just FYI, we're just throwing it out there, you guys.
Because like in Texas, everybody's saying, "Oh, the Democrats will never win," and here they are by 34 points winning. But what I see here is, I feel it's going to be very close. I feel they maybe have to do a recount.
Yeah, there's like an explosion. Or maybe they find some cheating going on.
Yeah.
So,
But eventually, Democrats do take over Arkansas, is what I'm going to say.
yeah. This all the stuff they're doing, the horrible things they're doing to people, the economy's going down.
Well, I keep on hearing James Carville when he said it's the economy, stupid.
Yeah, I mean he's going to go down. And let me tell you that Clinton went in there and just took it up and made it happen. That's what'll happen when the new president comes in. The president will say, "Okay, just like Clinton did, we've got to start." And Clinton had the Congress to take care of business.
Yeah.
That was Biden's problem. He didn't really have, you know.
No, he had everybody. No.
Somebody said, "Is Trump admin faking the jobs and inflation numbers?" Kelly, sky blue, grass green. Are they faking the numbers? Hell yeah, they're faking the numbers.
I
He's
don't
at
think you need.
$50,000. That's not how the stock market. It's 50,000 points. It's not dollars.
Um, I don't think you need to be a psychic to be able to answer that one.
But they just lie while they breathe. And let me tell you, his little his little group around him, the people that hang with him, tell him stuff, including Steve Miller, to make him think
Oh no,
he's the
no.
best.
Yeah.
So, did you have
Everybody
another
loved the
question?
fact that you parted, you know?
Yeah.
Um, this is will Prince Edward have new legal criminal challenges problems? I think you mean Andrew
Yeah.
about his business dealing with Epstein, of course.
Yes. And that's all going on right now as we speak. You're going to see, because of what Jamie Raskin did, you're going to see
Hmm.
more spontaneous walk ins for children detention centers. And there's going to be so much comes up about how awful we're treating these poor people.
Oh, it's despicable. They're like concentration camps.
Yeah.
Um, what do you feel is going to happen with Aileen Cannon?
Who?
I think you did a show, Aileen Cannon.
Oh, yeah. No, she's going to get slapped down by the district court and say, you can't keep holding on to this. Let me tell you, she's going to lose her judgeship. She's flagrantly not followed the rules.
Yeah. I always see you doing timeshares in Montana, but that's another story.
You know,
Um,
Trump promised her a judgeship, but that's not going to happen.
he promised people a lot of things and they believed them. We're doing just political stuff today, people. There's a lot of personal stuff here. When will Pam Bondi exit?
I see all of them standing in line at the Nuremberg trials. So about the time Trump is going, they're going too. He doesn't get rid of them like he did. He used to fire people all the time, no problem, because they know too much
Yeah, but the people he used to fire were the ones that weren't doing his bidding.
or getting too much attention.
Yeah.
Um, Somebody just asked. I had a reading by a lovely lady, Joy Harjo, my friend, who's a poet laureate. She really liked her. She said she was fantastic. So I had the reading yesterday. This woman is like $115 for an hour. I had so
Mm.
many people on the other side. It was just too many, but we got specific I got specific questions answered. So I would say, that she was good.
Great.
So I just, because people are saying, was she any good? Yeah, she was good. You can get just like 30 minutes for $60, $65 or something. But um, she hit some stuff that no one knows. So
Hmm.
she was good.
That's great.
Okay. Oh, I love it. Yeah. The U.S. House of Representatives has voted against tariffs for Canada. I love it.
They're standing up.
Yeah.
Now, the White House ballroom is clearly going to be an underground bunker. Why is it really being built? And is it planned to do so he will need a new bunker? Basically, is it going to still happen?
No, I mean they've already stamped it that he can't do a thing. He can't touch nothing. They're already the courts have told him stop. So when the new president comes in, they may do something with that, but they got to rebuild the East Wing. So
Okay, makes sense. Here's another, will Dr. Oz ever be held accountable for his association with Epstein?
yes, he's already got the black X on him. I can see them, Elon, and you remember how Elon said Trump was in there and
Yeah.
acting like he wasn't.
Oh yeah. And then,
There is
hey,
more to come,
I'll
by the
send
way.
you I'll send you a private helicopter so you can we can pick you up. And of course, helicopters they don't have to put who the passengers are,
Yeah,
like with a flight. Yeah,
yeah. So, well, my God, it's is it an hour already?
it's close to it.
You got one last question you want to pull out there?
Will Karen Levitt ever be held responsible for all her lies?
Oh God,
I know.
she's like a nothing burger to me.
I can't wait for the Carolyn Levitt doll where you just pull the ring and I'm lying. I'm lying. He's the best president.
She just sits there and says it with all serious. He loves those little blonde actresses. I'm going to tell you something that may be coming up. This, if you did you get any hits coming up for the by the end of February? I
Yeah.
get a feeling that 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 thing I've been against Jared Kushner is going to see some light. I just
With the
got that
collect
hit.
what with Khashoggi or the fact he's collecting $1 billion from each person so he can rebuild Gaza.
No, that's probably with Khashoggi because
Yeah.
whatever she put in place, there's so much pressure coming. I almost feel like they have no choice but to reveal it.
Good. What I'm saying is, okay, we're coming into the Lunar New Year, which is the 17th, year of the
Yeah.
Fire Horse. And the energy of the Fire Horse is going to push things fast.
Okay.
So if you're like an ox and go by your own, it's still going to move things fast. So it's like going
I'm
with
a
the flow.
snake.
I would agree with that. Uh, I'm a rooster.
You're a rooster.
So, actually, snake energy is good.
Is it good? Okay.
Yeah. Just have to go with the flow this
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
And but what I've always said is we have the Lunar New Year. We also have the eclipse on the 17th.
Right.
That lands right in the middle of Trump's chart, and his chart's going to be worse than Matthew Perry's. And
Ooh.
so by the end of February,
Ooh.
I've always seen him. Now people say he's going to leave the country, he's going to do this. I'm always saying maybe, but it's going to be hard because I always see him handcuffed to a gurney. I
Wow.
still do. And I've always said by the end of February, that's the real downfall of Trump. Not that
Well,
he's
he's
going to the
not
other
really going
side,
anywhere. He's not golfing like he used to.
but I really feel that he's being moved. And by the end of March, I really feel that there's going to be a lot of chaos, but we're all going to get through it
Yeah.
and be surprised with the outcome.
Because we're not going to put up with any of his people replacing him because we're
No,
going to
I
see a
always
lot
see
more
JD
lies.
Vance, going back doing Maybelline ads, but also being listed as a co-conspirator. I always say one day he's going to show up looking like Amy Winehouse with his eyes.
Yeah.
But seriously, and I look, last February, a year ago, I said the house could be blue before the midterms, and people thought I was on
I
crack.
said that too.
And and I
I
said
thought
Marjorie
before
Taylor
the
Greene would
midterms, the house
resign,
would be
and
blue.
it's all coming down.
Yeah.
Now there's this one guy in Florida. He's 72 years old. Not sure if he said he's going to retire, but he does. Doesn't know if he's going to wait till the end of his term. If he doesn't wait till the end of his term, there are 3 seats empty that if there was a vote, the House can't vote.
Oh, they're calling him, begging him to stay.
Yeah.
But let
So,
me ask you something. I see Johnson being kicked out.
oh God, yeah. I'm surprised he's lasted this long. I have to be honest with you. I gave a prediction. It was wrong that he would be gone, and I don't know how he's lasted this long.
And I got to look. Andre did a video on the end is near or something like that about this eclipse with Trump. So I need to see.
Hmm.
But it's a really bad eclipse for Trump, correct?
Right, it's right. Yeah, and he's a Gemini, and it's right in his chart. It's just
And
right
remember, the
there.
eclipse doesn't have to happen on that day. It
Oh
can
no,
happen
no,
before
eclipse
or
energy
after.
can last about 6, 7 months.
Yeah,
And I always say eclipse energy in many ways can be like a prankster, jokester. You don't know the way it affects people,
yeah.
you know. And but this time round, I mean, we've all been saying we don't see him lasting 4 years.
No,
I don't see him lasting in office by the end of the year.
me neither.
So,
People wrote me, I can't wait that long. Well, what are you going to do? I can understand why they say that because that's like too much. What you do if it's too much anxiety for you and it interrupts your well being, don't watch the news. Don't even watch psychics. Just shut down and wait for it. But by the end of this year, we'll be saying, I told you so.
go to my channel and listen to a guided meditation, like, deep
There you
healing
go.
or a fresh start.
There you go.
That's what I tell people. Oh, and also we're coming into Mercury retrograde on the 26th of February to
Yeah.
the 20th of March. I do have a guided meditation called Embracing Mercury Retrograde.
Okay.
So everybody knows the negative aspects of it. There are positive aspects of a retrograde, believe it or not. So once you know what they are, you use it and don't let yourself be abused.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Okay.
right, my friend.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, my dear
Happy,
sweetheart.
happy Valentine's. You got big plans for tonight, right? Like me. I plan on laying in my bed and eating a sandwich.
I was gonna say, I think I've got a discount coupon for Grubhub, so we'll see. Actually, I'm doing a show later with Valerie, a Zoom event with
Oh,
Valerie later
cool.
this afternoon.
Cool.
And our show in Vegas got sold out, so that's happy.
The what show?
We're doing a show in Vegas in March on the 15th, and
Who
that's
is?
sold out.
You and.
Valerie from Dragonfly Crystals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah. So
That should
we're
be a
just
lot
doing
of fun.
the Zoom event on the road. So take it from there.
There you
But
go.
thank you.
I like the road if I wasn't so tired all the time. Okay, you guys, thank you so much.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Bye bye.